Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine. I'm here with Angela Hughes, a luxury travel expert and CEO of Trips and Ships Luxury Travel, a host agency affiliated with Travel Leaders Network, a division of Internova Travel, and we are here at the EDGE conference in San Diego. And we're going to talk about EDGE, we're going to talk about trips and ships, we're going to talk about awards won here on Insider Travel Report. Angela, thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, the first thing I want to say is tell us, there's so much. You have an agency, you have projects.
Yeah. A little side hustle for you as well.
Angela is also a frequent contributor to Insider Travel Report, but let's talk about your company and your projects.
Yeah, so our agency's super hot right now. We just redid everything last year. I mean, we've been in business since '94, but we redeveloped new websites, new host agency website, new back office, commission tracking, just basically everything. Ripped our whole program apart and just built it better than ever last year. Just to be forward thinking now, because things have changed even since we ripped it apart during COVID.
Right.
Got to keep ripping it apart.
But you have the support of Travel Leaders Network.
Oh, 100%. We are so locked and loaded with Travel Leaders Network and Internova and every single one of their programs that our advisors continue to grow to be $1 million agents really quickly with us.
How does Travel Leaders support all your goals? Because you have a lot of them.
We do have a lot of them, and you need a lot of them right now because the environment is changing so rapidly, but we're using all of their programs. We're locked and loaded with their cruise programs, which is a huge success for us, with their tech programs, with their engagement, with their marketing. And my favorite is their agent profiler, their lead gen. And that's a huge generator for me because I'm still selling travel as well. And I'll probably never get out of selling travel because I just genuinely like working with the customer. Yeah.
So you're on the steering committee for Travel Leaders. How does that help in your goals?
Well, yeah, I'm two things. I'm on the steering committee for the Luxury Alliance, which is the Luxury Leaders Alliance. Let's say that properly. That's for their top 1% of luxury sellers in the country. I'm also on the board for Travel Leaders Network, and so I'm contributing to the conversation on a higher level there as well.
How do those add to you gaining your goals? You're able to help steer for everyone what you need.
Exactly, and I think that's why they do call it a steering committee. I like that because you're coming in and you're getting the information first of what's really super hot, and so we're able to get kind of a jump start on things that our competitors aren't even looking at yet, because we have some additional insight information right from the top-notch people.
And you're not busy enough. You're also, how does ASTA fit into all this?
Well, okay, so I'm on the board there too with, really the committees. I'm not bored, but with education.
How can you be bored? Okay, keep going.
I can't be bored, but I'm with education. I'm an educator, first of all. I'm a college professor. I do teach for BYU Pathways for international students around the world. So I got up yesterday and taught at 6 a.m.
And we want to hear about your university.
Yeah, well, so let's go to ASTA first, because ASTA, I'm on the education board there. We have so many new programs coming out in there, and Alvin's really done a great job, steering that whole effort. And then on the government PAC committee as well, making change in Washington, D.C. So those are kind of two things I'm passionate about behind the scenes. But, I'm a former educator. I am an educator. I'm not even former. I taught a college class yesterday morning, but my background with a master's in travel and tourism and hospitality and geography, I'm just naturally leaning into education moments. And so teach for BYU Pathways for students around the world who just don't have opportunity or access to tourism education. So my students are coming from, and they range from 18 to 60, in the Congo, in Tanzania, in Pakistan, and we meet once a week in an internship program that's funded by private equity. And I teach it at whatever time zone I'm in.
Is this part of that luxury travel university?
Not really. I mean,
so tell us.
Yeah. So the luxury travel university. So BYU Pathways. I'm a former adjunct professor for BYU University, or Brigham Young University. So Luxury Travel University is my private consulting platform, and that's my own luxury travel university. And we've got a course on there called Lux Launch that elevates start to finish. If you want to come in and join the travel industry, this is brand new. start to finish, how to get started, but how to launch into the premium space quick. So it's not just come in, start a business like a lot of programs, but it kind of walks you through all the aspects of the industry and then moves you right into selling into the premium luxury space. And have a lot of other workshops or master classes on there, like how to sell Japan like a pro and how to sell Italy like a pro. And we're going to continue to add that. And then I do a lot of private consulting with private equity groups around the world that are investing in cruise and hospitality. You know, all those have NDAs, so I'll leave it at that. But yeah, and then private speaking around the world, or not private, that's public speaking, private equity, public speaking. So I have my hands in like so many things, so naturally, you know, it's easy to contribute to your magazine because I'm in a lot of places.
No, and you have a lot of insight. And what usually happens is you talk, the pieces that she gives Insider Travel Report, they are, I said insight, they're insightful, and they usually spark a response or two from our audience.
Yeah, and I tend to not hold back on topics that probably need to be spoke about. I think, you know, that we're all thinking, but nobody's saying, and I'm seeing it, and you're seeing it, so let's write it.
And it's how you're reframing it. That's the other thing. It's something that other travel advisors see, but they didn't see it your way. So I like the fact that you're doing that.
Yeah, and maybe so. And you know, there's so much to talk about in the luxury travel space, but also the industry space. So the column's just not luxury travel focused. I think it's advisory focused,
Yes, it is.
industry focused,
Yes.
luxury travel focused. There's a lot of conversation going on there every single week.
Okay, now brag. Awards. And what you almost won today.
Well, I was first place to Miss America today. Yeah, just an honorable mention here with the Women of Travel here at Internova. Yeah, but in 24 I was
24, yeah.
I was a luxury travel influencer of the year for Travel Leaders Network, and then Travel Pulse just named me. Do we say Travel Pulse? This is a different.
No, shh, quiet.
Don't say it. But I was one of the women in travel this year for their magazine. So. And I think that was a huge honor. I mean, there are CEOs of JetBlue on there, and you know, big names on there. I was frankly really surprised about that.
Do you want travel advisors to reach out to you, or are you already so inundated?
No, I mean, actually, we're looking to hire independent contractors. We want more quality independent contractors that are really looking at this from the framework of like, I can elevate my business in the premium and the luxury space. We'll meet you where you're at. You know, if you're only selling 2 cruises a year, we'll meet you where you're at. We want to build and grow and continue to build our host agency. So we absolutely are looking for people.
So let's tell them, how do they reach out?
Yeah. So our website is luxuryhostagency.com. Our B2B side is tripsandships.com. And then my website for private consulting, if you're looking for private consulting appointments, or if you're reading this from another, you know, area of the industry, need guest speaking or consulting for a brand.
Suppliers listen to this.
Well, yeah, suppliers. You know, I've worked with a lot of brands, trained their business development teams, spoke at their national sales meetings, spoke at ASTA, whatever. You can find me at Luxury Travel University. That's a lot.
No, but so,
A lot of websites.
Is that an email address?
Yeah, Angela at tripsandships.com. Super easy.
Right. Well, this is what I'm glad we had. You're so busy. I can't believe we got you even on the video.
You know, and we've got a team of people like supporting me in the background. So, you know, I get that comment a lot, like, you're so busy. And I'm like, surprisingly, there's a lot of people supporting the effort behind.
If you delegate well, that's another thing you can teach them.
Yeah, and absolutely. I'm a huge delegator. Like, yeah, that's why I still sell travel. Like, I'm the face of it, but somebody else is doing all of it, you know, so.
Thank you. Congratulations, and thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.